welcome back to From My Kitchen to Your Kitchen. Today we're going to be celebrating Mother's Day. And if you know me, you know I kind of like to look up the history of where did Mother's Day come from. So I'm going to read you a little bit of history behind it. I don't know it by heart. Excuse me. But there was this woman by the name of Anne Jarvis. She was known as Mother Jarvis in her community in, I believe, West Virginia. But she believed in community improvement by mothers. Okay. So her daughter, Anna Jarvis, was only 12 years old in 1878 when she listened to her mother teach a Sunday school lesson on mothers in the Bible. And what she said was, I hope and pray that someone, sometime, will found a memorial Mother's Day. There are many days for men, but none for mothers. So following her mother's death, Anna embarked on a remarkable campaign. So in 1907, May of 1907, a Mother's Day service had been arranged on a second Sunday in May at the Methodist Church in Grafton, West Virginia, where Mother Jarvis had taught. The custom spread to churches in 45 states, Puerto Rico, Hawaii, Mexico, and Canada. The governor of West Virginia then proclaimed Mother's Day in 1912, and it was followed in 1914 by a congressional resolution which was signed by Woodrow Wilson. So although Mother's Day has endured, it now serves, as it originally did, to recognize the contributions of women. Mother's Day, like the job of mothering, is varied and diverse. Perhaps that's only appropriate for a day honoring the multiple ways women find to nurture their families, and the ways in which so many have nurtured their communities, their countries, and the larger world. So that's where Mother's Day comes in. So our meal today, when I think of Mother's Day, I think of a lot of people going out to dinner, brunch being one. There's Mother's Day brunch held at a lot of restaurants. And I know that whenever I have ever gone to a brunch, I can't decide what to eat. So um, we're going to start today with the dessert, and then I'll finish up with the what we're going to have is salmon and asparagus with a caper butter sauce, and then we're going to end it with cheesecake brownies. And the reason I chose cheesecake brownies is because a lot of times when you're at a brunch, you can't decide, well, do I want the cheesecake? Do I want the brownies? So I thought, well, we'll have one all in one. So I've gone ahead and I've got the oven preheated. It's preheating now to 350. You're just going to use a boxed brownie mix and prepare it just like the directions on the box. And now we're going to make the cheesecake like filling that we're going to swirl into it. So all it takes is 1, 2, 3 ingredients for this. So the first thing we're going to do is we have um, an 8-ounce package of cream cheese. See if I can get this out the right way. I love both cheesecake and brownie, so. Of course, the brownies took more than, it took oil, a couple eggs, and 2 tablespoons of water. That's all it took. So we've got our our cream cheese in here. Then it's going to take 1/3 cup of sugar and 1 egg. And what you're going to do is you're going to beat this with your mixer. So I have that all set up here. And before you make the cheesecake part of it, you should let the cream cheese sit out for a while to get real soft. The oven's ready. And also an egg. Just have them at room temperature. So go ahead and beat this up real quick. After the brownies come out of the oven, and I actually put the brownies in parchment paper so that we can just lift them right out. But after you take them out, you let them completely cool, then you stick it in the refrigerator for a couple hours. I did have the cream cheese out probably for about an hour, probably. The egg maybe only about 20 minutes. Let's get this going here. I don't want it lumpy. Just about there. A little bit longer. Nothing like putting my cord right in it. Okay. Now, this is a smaller pan than what the directions really say to have a 11 by 7. 9 by 11, I think. This is an 11 by 7. So we're just going to pour this over top of it before you bake it. I'm just going to, might not use it all because it's a little bit smaller pan than what it said to use. We'll start out with this, about 3/4 of it. And what you're going to do is you either take a knife, I'm going to take a skewer, and we're just going to twirl it around in here and get it all mixed into the brownie mix. So it's going to be a cheesecake brownie. Swirl it, make it look real pretty. Then we're going to pop it in the oven for about 33 to 36 minutes, probably. Didn't really seem to swirl like I wanted it to. Let's do the other end. Now you have both your cheesecake and your brownie. Let's try that. However you want to do it. I think it's best if it comes out like that. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pop this in the oven. I'll start at 33 minutes. Okay, so when we come back, when the brownies are done, we'll take them out and we'll put them in the refrigerator for 2 hours. And then we will start our dinner, our main meal, which is salmon and asparagus. And it has a caper butter sauce on top of it, the salmon. So that should be delicious. Okay, we'll see you back in a few minutes. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and start our main course, which is salmon with asparagus. And the salmon has a buttery caper sauce on top of it. So that should be pretty good. So the ingredients you're going to need are, of course, asparagus. And I kept out a couple pieces. You always wash your asparagus, cut off the ends. I just, see how thick this is? It's pretty thick. I always snap it. If you can't snap it, well, I snapped that one, then it's going to be tough. And I saved a couple of them here so you just keep going up until you can snap it off real good. Okay, so these are all washed, ready to go. Then I have 2 pieces of 6 ounces of salmon. And so the first thing we're going to do is we have softened butter, 2 tablespoons, and we have 2 teaspoons of capers. So you want to smash this all together. The capers, just smash them with a fork in the butter sauce. So it's not very many ingredients. It's only in the oven for 15 minutes. The oven is preheating right now to 400 degrees. Just smash that all up. And you want to put some lemon zest in there. So go around your lemon. Try not to dig into the white part because that's the bitter part. There's all kinds of zesters out there. I just happen to have this one. So you put the zest in the butter sauce. Now I am reducing this recipe for 2. The recipe calls for 4 pieces of salmon, 2 pounds of asparagus. You know, everything's doubled. Okay. So that was easy enough. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to spray the pan a little bit because the salmon might stick if I don't. Just spray in the middle where I'm going to place the salmon. First of all, we're going to put the asparagus all around the pan, a thin layer. However much salmon asparagus you think that your family will eat. This is very healthy. Salmon's one of the best fish for you. We're going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil on top of the asparagus. We're also going to pepper it. A little bit of pepper. take our salmon, put it in the middle of the asparagus. And we'll take our caper butter. We're going to put it all over the top of the salmon as best as you can. Doesn't spread too easy because it's not like melted butter, but it will melt in the oven. Capers is something I usually don't have on hand. So I had to buy a little jar. That'll probably last me a long time, but I'll find something else to make with it. The recipe said it might be kind of hard to spread it out. We're going to a little bit more. We're going to take half a lemon. I mean, not a half, it doesn't matter. We're just going to squeeze some lemon juice on top of the salmon. Okay. A little bit of black pepper on there. I believe that's it. It's going to go in the oven for 15 minutes. Looks really good. It's a picture of it. So the butter on there will melt. So it was very simple. There was just two main ingredients, and then you have your your pepper, olive oil, and lemon. And your capers, of course, and a little bit of butter. So, okay, so the oven is ready. We're going to go ahead and put it in. For 15 minutes. So that was pretty easy. It really only took approximately, of course, I prepped some of the stuff first, the asparagus, and softened the butter, but it only took about 8 minutes to fix this meal. Put it in the oven, and you're ready for dinner. So we'll be right back when it's done. Okay, while that's cooking, we got 15 minutes, like I said, only 14 now. But I'm going to show you what the brownies look like. So I took them out of the pan. And the reason I used the parchment paper, because I could just take it right out. I don't even have to wash the pan. So we're going to go ahead and cut some pieces and see what it looks like. Maybe we should taste some before dinner. But like my mother always said, you'll ruin your dinner if you eat it now. Looks pretty good. Here, I'll show you. You got your cream cheese on top, some little bit of swirls inside. That looks pretty darn good. We'll try a small bite before dinner. Cheesecake brownies. That's what's for the dessert. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, so we're back and the salmon is done. Before I take it out, I wanted to show you what the brownie pan looked like when I took it out. No cleaning, all nice and clean. When you use parchment paper, just lift it right out and no cleaning of the pan. Might do that from now on. So we'll go ahead and take the salmon out. And asparagus. Looks really yummy. Well, let me get a plate and we'll serve some up. Well, it doesn't look like that's going to come out too good. I'm going to have to get some asparagus on the side. Looks really good. And before you serve it, take a little bit of lemon juice, squeeze some over the fish, maybe just a little touch more of pepper. And that's what's for dinner. Looks really good. Salmon with asparagus. Served with our brownie dessert. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you're going to be able to make this. It's really good. I love salmon. I love asparagus. So what can be wrong? And I want to make sure I wish everyone a very happy Mother's Day. The second Sunday of May. That's when it always is. So have a great day. Celebrate with your family. Make them wait on you, Mom. And we'll be back next week with a great show. And I hope you follow us on Facebook and share the post. That would be great. So we'll see you next time on From My Kitchen to Your Kitchen. And remember, let's make cooking fun. See you next time.